Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video, a very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm going to talk about the S&P 500. I'm going to tell you all how the S&P 500 could behave in the next week. That is from the 9th of September 2024 until 13th of September 2024. Well, first let me admit in front of y'all that I was terribly wrong with my predictions last week about this week, which has ended on the 6th of September 2024. Yes, I was wrong with my predictions. Like everybody else, I also have the right to be wrong sometimes. Well, the other thing which I want to tell you all is that never in your life take a trade based on my videos, based on my predictions, based on my range of the S&P 500. Never do that, never in your life. And the other thing which I want to inform you all is that I use only astrology and numerology to calculate about the S&P 500, to predict about the S&P 500, to predict about the range of the S&P 500. So please keep this in mind while watching my videos. Well, my prediction about the next week from 9th to 13th of September 2024 is that the markets can remain, the S&P 500 can remain from flat to positive in the next week. But that doesn't mean that the markets, the S&P 500 cannot fall below that level where it closed on the 6th of September 2024. Yes, it can fall below that level where the S&P closed on the 6th of September 2024, but it would stage a smart recovery and the S&P 500 could close above a level of 5,480. Yes, you heard me correctly, 5,480. The S&P 500 next week on Friday, which is the 13th of September 2024, could close above a level of 5,480. So I am bullish on the S&P 500 for the next week. My prediction is that the S&P 500 could remain from flat to positive in the next week. However, I want to give you all a range of the S&P 500 just now. Well, my range of the S&P 500 is that the S&P 500 could trade between levels of 5,344 and 5,517. And when the markets close next Friday, that is the 13th of September 2024, you could see the S&P 500 trading above a level of 5,480. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all that if the S&P 500 starts to trade below a level of 5,344 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned bearish and it could lose another 30 points from that level of 5,344. And if it starts to trade above a level of 5,517 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned bullish and it could gain another 25 to 30 points from that level of 5,517. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the S&P 500 for the next week. And here I would like to end my video. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.